Okay. I have no clue which side is up. See, you can barely see me. This has to be top. This has to be bottom. So, this side first. And this side second. Cover this with glass. I'm going to tip it up. Okay. All right. Whew. You see how big that is, right? I'm sitting down, and you see how big that is, right? Didn't realize it would be such a huge hassle just to take it out the box. But yeah. All right, I guess what's left to do now is to just disassemble. I'm gonna swap the camera around so we can actually do that, and yeah, pretty much all right, guys. Sorry, I forgot to press record while I was installing the motherboard, but as you can see, I pretty much got everything already reinstalled almost. Like I was saying earlier, I'm definitely not going to go pull on it. I just don't like, that's not a filter. Like, that's the dust accumulation is going to be ridiculous if I put that as a pull. So since this is the only filtered area, we're just going to have this as our pull spot, and everything else will be exhaust. With the size of this case, it shouldn't play any major factors in it. So as long as we have enough intake, we should be good, which we do. And I also did a push-pull config on the top, so that should help out as well. It help out with pulling air in, because there's nothing wrong with the air being pulled straight up, exhausted that way. So there's nothing wrong with that. I haven't had a case that ran hot or anything like that because it was all pull. So we're gonna do that, and I really don't know if I like the push-pull configuration right here, but I think I can live with it. I'm not gonna go back and undo it because it was just too much trouble trying to get that set up. We'll go ahead and plug the front panel plugs up and plug up the speakers. Even though I use USB, I don't use speakers. I use the actual audios. Anyway, because sometimes you can just leave that unplugged if you use USB plugs. For the most part, it's almost back together, with the exception of the graphics card not being put in yet. So I need to find out what I just did with that screw, which I already see it. I don't like the fact that I already see my biggest pet peeve is going to be the amount of screws. When you could just get a screw here and then done with it. But just did a magnetic screw like you got all over the damn, like you got all over the case. Excuse my language, but yeah, she's actually looking pretty good, guys. She's almost ready for the graphics card power supply. I need to finish running all the wires. Fans are fine. I have to run USB. Power connectors, 24 pin, and then water pump wires. I did this a different way this time instead of going that way. I think it's better this way, just because it's kind of, I hate the fact that it's actually in the way of this right here. But if I turn it that way, it should be fine. I don't think it really matters. Actually, being this way actually doesn't really hurt it anyway. So, but yeah, I did a push pull on the top. Double fans. I think these are 25 RPM fans that I got on the back of the pool, so it still equal out, but you know, it's just being able to exhaust more. because of the configuration that I got. So just want to be able to make sure I can get enough cool active radiator. Yeah, when you come back, I'll finish getting everything wired up, and then I'll come back for the graphics card install and the power supply install. All right, guys, we're almost done. About to install the vertical graphics card mount. I don't know if it's going to work because it got bit a little bit, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and plug up the PCI slot card, and that's braided power supply cable. Hopefully, I didn't fuck that up, but we'll see. And we're gonna go right here. Go a little bit higher. The good thing about doing this is I can slide the fans forward a little bit more, and it won't be a problem. So I'll probably slide the fans a little bit further with it. Just a little bit. Just loosen up a little bit, slide forward. Too far that way. What's up, guys? This is the finished product. I must say, this actually turned out to be an amazing build. Thought it was going to be pretty freaking easy. Actually, turned out to be a little bit more, take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Quite simply put, I added some features. As you can see, I did push-pull on the top radiator, simply because you only really have one intake area, and that's filtered, and that's on the bottom of this case. I didn't want to do a push-pull, an intake on the back, simply because it's not filtered. So with that being said, you're going to pull all kinds of dust in that way, and I'd rather just pull it through the bottom. And once the front panel's on, it's going to seal up the system anyway. So this will be an exhaust. This is exhaust. It's actually pulling quite a bit of air through here. So I think this fan configuration actually works. As long as we have at least an intake pulling in fresh air from somewhere. So, like I said, it turned out pretty freaking amazing. I'm actually super excited because I also got a 4080 in here. I'm ready to try it. So, ready to end this video. You guys, thank you for watching. If you made it this long,
Thank you for supporting my channel, and like I said, like and subscribe. You guys are amazing. Thank